Hello everybody, welcome back. Please like and subscribe if you like my videos. Um, Today I have to take on a topic that I've actually talked about many times. Um, and that is the ramifications around this COVID-19 shot vaccine that was unleashed on the American public without the FDA approval process being completed, and it's still not completed to this day. Truth in advertising. But back in January of 21, when they started the vaccinations, the idiots at the CDC and the FDA said that this was safe and that we should do it. Well, by the summer of 21, the Scandinavian countries had stopped it entirely due to known problems with heart problems. There were two different heart issues that came up, especially in younger men and boys at a much higher level. But they also had blood clots, a lot of them. There's now they know that there's an extreme number of excess deaths that have arose since they started using this vaccine. In other countries are reporting it. 5 other countries have now reported the excess deaths. They've added that your chances of getting cancer went up exponentially. I mean, the side effects of this COVID vaccine are a lot, as far as the number of things it can cause, that are all could be deadly. And that's why the excess deaths are so high. But in total, that I'm aware of, 5 foreign governments now have studies that have proven scientifically that the COVID-19 vaccine is not safe. Now, to the majority of people, nothing happened, but there were people who were crippled by it. And whether or not you were crippled by it or not, apparently has to do with ethnicity. If you were Asian now, apparently they're saying that the chances of you being crippled by that virus right off the bat were a lot higher than if you weren't Asian. You know, the chances of you getting the heart problems or the blood clotting problems were higher if you were a white male. I think the cancer is straight across the board from what I'm hearing. But this has been an ongoing issue. Now other countries are actually getting mad, saying that the U.S. said they were safe, when now obviously that wasn't the truth, and the United States of America lied to the world. Our credibility went down the toilet. Now there's U.S. studies saying that last year's flu vaccine actually increased the possibility of you getting the flu. Not decreased, not helped if you did get it, actually increased the probability of you getting it. These vaccines are becoming an issue more and more. And because vaccines for the flu are based off last year's flu, they're never inoculating you for this year's flu virus. It takes too long to get the shots ready. They're just hoping that the change in the virus from last year to this year, the mutation, wasn't too much, and the shot that they give you will at least help. If you do get it, it'll be more like a cold or something than the flu. So we have major issues. We have credibility issues in the world. And now because of this, there's vaccine hesitancy to the point where parents are afraid to get any vaccines or inoculations for childhood diseases because they've gotten to the point where they're not believing that the safety procedures, the correct safety procedures, were put in place for any of these vaccines. And I can't blame them, because in retrospect, how do you know? Just because some drug company says so? Well, look what the drug companies have been doing. It shouldn't be what the drug company says. It should be an independent audit. We need to have the safety of these drugs audited by independent outside agencies so that the American public and the public around the world can have confidence that these drugs actually were tested and the outcomes are correct, and being declared safe would be by an independent outside agency. I think that's the only way to go. We have to restore confidence in Big Pharma, because they're the only ones that can make these drugs on the scale that both the United States and the world needs. That's where I'm at for today. Hate to keep beating a dead horse, but the government has refused to do the right things, and Big Pharma should be held accountable for what they've done. Thanks a lot. Until next time, see you in the same place. Bye-bye. I don't know if you could catch all that or not. I had